this last of our Rally 1 runners. Elfyn Evans on your left, Thierry Neuville on your right, the two stars of the championship on the opening 2 rounds. Certainly in terms of the pace we've seen in Monte Carlo, of course, the win there, a maximum score in fact for Thierry Neuville, and Elfyn Evans just missed a consistency as ever, and he had a really good points haul as well with a new point system, didn't he, in Sweden?
Yeah, no love lost between these two fellas, are there, PK? 3 points separated between them in the championship, and it's, you know, this is one of those rare occasions where we get to see them going head to head, and this is a mental battle. They will both want to beat the other. Just out on the stage, Thierry running very wide there, couldn't get the car turned in, so the grip level's changing there for sure. He just couldn't get the car turned in, have to be very patient before he could get back onto the throttle. That will cost him a little bit of time.
Yeah, this is one man who really does love a super special, though, doesn't he? I know he had that one error a few years back in Sweden, but he always seems to come there or thereabouts near the top of the timesheets on these super specials. And I certainly, when I spoke to him yesterday, this is one of them in particular that he really enjoys, just because of the long sweeping nature of it. A very different style to what we have regularly. A reminder, it is just under 5 kilometres. That's certainly on the longer side of these stages, but too many rocks on the outside, are they? So you can just really get to grips with the fastest line and just trying to get the best of the grip, because you can see it's already changing a lot.
Yeah, Thierry taking a bit of a cut there as well, just trying to use all of the road and carry as much speed as he can. As I said, this is as much a mental game, and you're sending a mental message to the person closest to you in the championship as it is anything else. So yeah, this is a great fight to see. Thierry Neuville and Elfyn Evans, our 2 championship leaders, going head to head here in Kenya.
Yeah, so just a reminder, it is Tanak at the moment who has that benchmark. It's a 3:20 exactly for the Estonian. Let's see if these two, he'll certainly want to be talking about Tanak in terms of the championship fight in a few rallies' time. But for now, he's playing catch-up, second fiddle to these two. Here we go then. So first split then, it is looking good for Thierry. It's actually a different split time to the fastest through at that stage, but certainly it's looking pretty strong compared to Tanak. Let's see if he can maintain that through. But yeah, certainly Elfyn Evans a little bit off the pace. I suspect again that, as we mentioned, he's just on that slower side of the circuit. It actually could be even a slightly different, you know, distance in terms of...
yeah, it will be. Yeah, it will be a slightly different distance, and I think as well, but look, just watching the way that Thierry was just balancing the car on the throttle over that first lap, he was carrying so much speed through the quicker corners. Yeah, Thierry looks good through here.
So let's see then, they're more than halfway through now. Just over 3 minutes is how long it's taken the runners so far. So different to what we're going to see over the rest of the weekend, though, PK. This is just a little treat for us head to head, and it looks like again Thierry just ran wide there. Well, let's see then, is that going to be costly? A couple of attempts lost in that early corner, another couple of attempts maybe. It could give a chance for Evans to fight back. It's still Tanak with the benchmark, he's the man they're chasing. Robin as well looking strong in here in this now infamous Kasarani Super Special in Kenya. Yeah, let's just watch them over the last few corners now.
Job done for Thierry Neuville. Yeah,
I don't know if he beat Tanak though. It was a 3:20, wasn't it? Oh no, he did by 1. If my numbers are correct, that should be, yes it is, 1/10 of a second. And look at that, the top 4 drivers with just less than 1 second, less than, well, 1.5 all the way down to the top 5. But Evans just losing out a bit in there. And we saw a couple of little moments for Thierry, but I'm surprised about that time then.
Thierry drove well through there. He carried speed beautifully. It was a quick drive from him.
Yeah.
Thierry, well done. Quickest through by 1/10 of a second. That's a great way to start one of the toughest events on the calendar. Tell us what we can expect this weekend.
Yeah, challenging event. Fingers are crossed that we get through this time without any technical issue or any problems and mistakes. So I think we are well prepared, and yeah, I feel good in the car. So that's always good to start a rally like this, but it's a long way to go.
34 right sharp, middle, into